Did it feel for you? I mean, obviously it was a loss, but coming back home and playing as close to New York City, as close to Brooklyn as possible. This is again, must have meant something really important to you.
Yeah, felt good being back in front of my family and friends and just the Syracuse environment. So I just went out there and gave it everything I had.
Other questions? Nico.
Hey, kind of piggyback off that, you're back home and you got a nice interception in your first half. Just how did that feel, and what did you see on that play?
It was a great feeling. Terrel Eskridge actually told me to stay back in my zone and everything would come to me, and that's what happened. He overthrew the receiver, and I caught it.
Mark?
Brandon, can you talk about the defense as a whole? Forced 5 turnovers against a team that I don't think that had turned it over once this year. What was the plan going in, and how did it materialize?
Just being tough from first quarter to fourth quarter, no matter what. Until the time run out, we just plan on being tough and giving it our all.
Was it frustrating to get all those turnovers and not get a lot of points off?
I mean, we work as a team. We wasn't going to point fingers at each other. I mean, no matter what, we going to stick together.
How frustrating was it to have him contained for a little bit as he did and then get beat on the deep ball to keep Baker scores?
Very frustrating. I mean, nobody wants to get beat deep, but I mean, they made a play. So.
What was it that they were doing that in those moments you just couldn't defend? I know in the end zone you get a call with pass interference and you still catch the ball.
Just good technique, and then he won it at the end.
Ready?
After going from lesser opponents in general, just can you talk a little bit about how athletic these guys on Notre Dame really are?
They were very athletic. Probably one of the best teams we played this year, and we just had to go out there and depend on each other and depend on our technique to get it done.
Nico?
Talking about the play at the end of the first half, Brandon, when first they called it a spike, but it was really a fumble. You guys did the ball back. What did you see there? And is there a sense when you see Julian running down there, that could have been a touchdown? Do you guys think about that at all after?
Yeah, I didn't even know what was happening at the time. I just seen Julian running, so I just kept telling him to run. So.
Final question for Brandon. Mark?
Talk about what's the toughest part about this week. You got a quick turnaround. Obviously, you guys want to play again soon, but another tough opponent.
Just the fact that it's going to be a short week, so we had to go and practice and just practice like it's going to be a long week and just keep going.
Was it disappointing or frustrating at all that you weren't able to get the ball down the field more often and more chances?
We got the ball down the field. We weren't able to get it in the end zone where we want to get it. Yeah, it was frustrating, but you got to play on.
Why are Notre Dame's screens more successful than yours?
I don't know.
Evan?
Did you find it difficult to run the football against a front that was this athletic, running it yourself?
No, not really, because their DNs were maintaining me, keeping outside. So they did that on film and they did it with other teams. So I figured I wasn't going to be able to run as much, so I left it up to the running backs.
Mark?
Terrell, it's a little bit like last week. We were kind of asking you guys about finishing drives. We talked about what's keeping you guys from scoring more points off of those turnovers.
Really, just penalties. I guess just messing up as soon as we get there. It's really just being anxious, but you got to take a step back, take a breathe in, just relax, realize we're in the red zone. We got to score there.
Sept?
I know it stings now to lose, but I mean, a kid from the city scoring a touchdown at Giants Stadium. I mean, what was tonight like for you?
It was frustrating. I know I'm home, but we lost. At the end of the day, I can't look at any bright side to it. We lost, so that's all it is.
Nico?
Throughout, last week it was, the offense played extremely well. All those yards just couldn't finish. This week there's all the turnovers. You can't finish. Is there a feeling that this thing's going to be put together completely soon? You guys are really just burst out here soon?
Yeah, most definitely. I got the utmost faith in all of our whole team. Defense did a great job. They gave us the ball, and offense fell short a couple times. I put that on myself. And just go back to the drawing board and get better next week.
Last question, Evan?
When Ivan Foy went out of the game with an injury, what was your communication like with Michael Lasker, and what was the difference there having him at right tackle?
Just went up to him, told him it's his time. Don't let anything distract you. Just play your game. I didn't want him to think he had to do something, out of the ordinary or, go to the next level. I just wanted him to play his game and be confident out there.